Yeah, the guy with the
Was this like a
beard. He
couple
had.
years ago
Yeah, were you with your friend or your
when a
co?
possum got hit by a car or whatever and it was injured and there was like little possums in it?
That was you.
Yeah.
So the key factor in everything that's with issue is location. These are ways that people who have problems in geometry and they don't know why they're counting up, and then once they meet a landmark they have to mark the outlier and count a different way. Makes no sense. But by doing these things with having a password, and there's so many passwords, you can get so colorful with them, and then you put them in places that are of such irony that it's like the best hiding spots are in plain view. How many things of for these are. And then of course the devil in the detail. That's the story of a tale as old as time. But if it's all codified to a password, and all these passwords are just modified through things that are already free, like geometry, and it's just being not utilized properly enough. Well, the most fantastic things are like black holes and going at the speed of light. If stuff that is of these mainframes, all just in like a password or two, what the hell? Have you ever heard someone say, I feel in tune with nature? This is them explaining how they feel are one with their surroundings. How much of this can be the case if all what you are is the makeup of everything around? That's already the truth, is because the iron in their blood is just found like the iron of this sewer cap. And then, like, when stuff gums up inside of you, it's calcifying. Plasma storm. It's like when there's humidity and it's getting whipped around so much that there's like this like excitation that makes the ions start smashing each other in air, and it becomes electric. So you got this giant cloud, just like an early plasma described at the start of the universe, happening on this planet up above. Other fun thing is when there's like this fish underwater, and he's got this ability to slap really hard. And when he does this, it's gonna make an excitation so much to the degree that there's like this charge underwater. And so this charge underwater, when it's slapped, is like sending a shockwave. And so if you've never known that water conducts electricity well, you can just imagine this fish achieving it by slapping his fins together, that it achieves a bubble and a shockwave as a weather weapon, almost the same. Underwater, being above the air with a plasma storm ionic cloud. It's the plasma is only left with the heat signatures, the aftermath. Large gasp. So what I'm saying, like when there's 3 lines and to read between the line, you wouldn't be far off to say which is the middle line, or we'll just line it up and hit the center. This is one thing I was trying to explain, how like a dot is a point and it's infinitely small. You can't find the center. Once you go towards it, it starts having a new center because you're focusing it from left to right or up and down. And this is the notion of the atom. You can't split it in half because the actions of the tools taken on it are like up and down, right and left, intervening in it, in exchange that off kilters everything.